I'm here today because I and thousands of area citizens think that you, as a Board of Aldermen, are about to make a grievous mistake if you pass a mask ordinance that will effectively cripple the economy, restrict individual liberties and freedoms, and issue an unjust government mandate that will make criminals out of individuals and businesses that refuse to comply. I've spoken to over 100 business owners and close to 1,000 residents, asking them their thoughts on the issue before you. The sentiment is clear: no to a government mask mandate.
These measures destroy businesses. They steal livelihoods.
And it's real easy to give up freedom, for a little more safety, a little more security, but when we give up a little here, a little there, a little more, a little more, a little more, then it's a whole bunch, but it's always just a little at a time.
I have been talking to people. I got over 500 signatures in only a couple days. I was out here on the landing. 90% of the people were not wearing masks. But if we would change our policies here, the economy of this town would increase radically.
It's not your job to oversee my health. It is your job to serve the people.
This vote tonight is saying that we don't want any more feedback from the community. This board knows what's best for you, and this board will decide when the community has an opportunity to express their opinions in a public forum. We are voted into office to represent our community, and we should want to listen to our community. And at each meeting, the vast majority were against masks.
I believe that the people that have come to these meetings are vastly against them, even though it's not popular, and even though you're not going to vote for me again, I will be voting for this ordinance as amended.
You have failed this city. Give the power back to the individual citizens and businesses to determine their own response to the COVID-19 issue. We don't need our government overlords to tell us what's good for us.
To secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. And therein is the problem. They don't have our consent. They just keep adding rules and regulations.
And I don't like the template that I see historically now being laid over our country.
My name is Yakov Smirnov. I came to America because of freedom and choice. And coming to Branson, I'm hoping that you can make this an island of freedom and choice in the sea of hatred and fear. People come to this town and they say, well, this is the way America used to be. I think this is the way America ought to be.
It's just ridiculous to hear this. I've had enough of listening to this stuff, some of the wackiest stuff I've ever heard in my life. And I call them selfish.
If these people here that we elect in are going to vote for masks, they're not working for you. They're working for themselves, and we will remove them from office.
And I encourage all present and watching to become involved politically in April.